Okay, I hemmed and hawed about making this video. Hey, how's it going? Okay, I hemmed and hawed. I just went, it's plow fixing season, and I'm not sure if I've talked about it in other videos yet, but this is my plow. She puked on me last winter. Starter went on it. And what happened was I was actually maybe a little bit too hard on it. I think I went underneath and I was hitting it, and I thought, oh yeah, okay, I'll hit it again, and I ended up breaking it right off the block. And so originally started out, I started taking the starter off. I didn't realize that it was actually broken. So I started taking the starter off. I got the top bolt off. Just got it off without breaking it off inside the block. It's in the transmission block. So I got that one off, and it bent, and I could tell it was going to break, eh? So just thankfully I got that one. That was the worst one. That's the absolute worst one. And then the side one twisted off. I didn't even bother going after the last one. And then the last one broke off too. So now I'm in the chance of recovery. I have this is what I'll just show you. Scenario down there. I don't know if I can get it on film that well. There's this much thread sticking out roughly. I'm gonna get this bolt on here. Now what I've done is this is all I could find. It was some square-headed bolt, but it fits on here. So I'm going to put this one on. I'm going to put this one right up against it, pretty far in, see? And then in theory, the ratchet goes over top. Now she wants to start taking it off. This bolt will get stuck on this bolt, drawing this out of the block. This could be my biggest achievement I've ever had to do taking apart stuff. I've never had to take bolts out. If I get these bolts out and without breaking it off again, I'm going to make sure it gets a lot of heat on there. Yeah, we got construction going on. People drive like idiots down this road too. Anyways, if I get this off, I'm going to see a happy guy. Because that means I can at least get 2 bolts into there and get like a C-clamp of some sort. I don't really care because this thing's probably never going to see the roads again. As long as this thing starts for me in the wintertime, I tell you, my heart sank when this thing puked on me. It sank because but I'll try and get a good view here of what I'm doing. I don't really know if I can get a great shot of it here. Okay, that's it right there. That's the bolt I'm putting it on. So, I'm gonna twist. This one will go on. See, clean the bolts off, threads off pretty good. Actually, right to the top, I've cleaned them. So right to the very end. I don't know. Give me much. Wrench. Ow. I just want to make sure this thing's getting all threads it can before I start trying to get it off. Oh! Fucking battery's on still. I know it's not a lot of flame, but it's enough, hopefully, to heat the bolt up. Propane's almost worn right out too. That's all I got. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's give this a shot. Seems to be working. Oh man, it feels like it's coming out. What I was doing over there, I broke it off, and I didn't get a chance to film it. I don't think I hit start. So, plan B, we're drilling it out. We're gonna use drill bits. My bit was way too long. Way too long. Oh, come on. Okay. So what I did was I cut it. I cut this bolt. Cut this drill bit. It's holding on in here. I have enough to get inside. These bolts right here will work for me in here. May not. I might have to get longer ones. Regardless, I'll get bolts like that. I gotta try and drill these holes out. So let's get going on these holes. I got one track mine right now, and I gotta get this done. I gotta at least try before I actually get some professional help in here. But it's a beautiful day. No bugs. No bugs. So nice. I was gonna try doing this in the summertime. I would have gotten just destroyed. I would have been just freaking right out. I dropped a few F-bombs. I'm sorry. Ow! Burning. That's really close. maybe, just maybe, I might get something right here. Something right back over here. I might be totally in the way, but whatever. I'm getting this done. Okay. My arm's about to fall off. Oh man. I don't know. One down. One down. Totally mauled the block. Totally mauled the crap out of the block. Is this on? Okay. There's my maul job right there. I think it's gonna hold the bolt. How ugly is that? That is ugly. Oh my gosh. That is ugly. I can't believe I got that. Okay, fought with that. We didn't crack the block yet. I think when I do that, when I leave it on there, I'll probably make sure it starts and everything. And then I'll take it back off and I'm going to put some JB Weld on there. What a day I had yesterday. Thought I'd get it off. This was my last ditch effort, was to get this bolt on. I think I had this filming. Pretty sure I missed this. But I was able to get it on the threads, and I was able to see the threads moving. Well, I snapped it flush. Luckily, I was able to get a little groove on it. Didn't really help because I thought I'd have a little kind of a guide to do my drilling. Total butcher job, like absolute butcher job. I'm so lucky I didn't crack the cast that's holding that on. There's huge holes there now. I was able to get the second one drilled too. It got late in the night, it got dark, and for some reason I just couldn't stop. I just wanted to make sure that I was ready to at least try to get the starter on today. I'm gonna use JB Weld. I got this stuff today. I got some JB Weld. We're not fooling around today. But it's the slow acting kind. This is good. It's takes 4 to 6 hours to set. So in my brain, this is what I'm gonna do. I got a new bolt. I got a new bolt. It's not tapered like this one here. I'm gonna see if it fits. I'll try and make sure it fits. I'm gonna put some never sees in there, and I'll just keep, really toying with that. Look at the size head difference. Look at the size and head difference. Why would you put a 10 mil bolt on a freaking starter? And it's an epidemic. Like, they have all their starters are like this. They're very, very common. Okay, I just lost that little. It's gonna be able to thread in. This bolt will be able to thread in. These two are going to come in from this way. Yeah, that's going to give me enough. Just enough. I might need a little more on this one here. I gotta find more like this. But in theory, it's going to sit like that. And so what I want to do today is I'm going to get this top bolt in, have this secure. I'm going to put JB Weld around on those big massive holes. I'm going to put these bolts in, and before I put them in, I'm going to JB Weld all around the inside of my cast that I just destroyed. And then what I'm hoping is going to happen is tomorrow. The only problem with doing it this way is that it's going to take time, and I'm not going to be able to start the starter. I want to make sure that those things are cured. I want to make sure the starter's on, and then as long as those bolts are strong and secure, if my starter has to be shimmed, it can get shimmed. But if I start gluing everything together and squeezing everything together and making everything like JB welded together, that's when I'm going to have problems, and I'll be left with a seized, I couldn't get it apart, because JB Weld does work, trust me. JB Weld does work. Actually, another thing I was thinking of doing was putting just a seal of tape along here, just a real thin layer of tape. So if the JB Weld did get kind of stuck to this, it should just plop right off. Should. So I'm not going to get to this exactly right away. I have to go with the dogs out, and I have to plan on just my plan of attack on how I'm going to do this. Yeah. But we've got some nice weather to do it, and there's no better time than now. And I got to make something happen, because if I don't get this working, now worst case scenario, what happens is I have to get a new transmission for this thing now, because I botched this transmission, by drilling into the cast. So I really kind of have like one shot at getting this good again. Yeah, don't let the pressure get to you there, Steve. No, don't let the pressure get to you. I'll tell you, this will be another big accomplishment if I get this one done. I'm quite confident that it's actually going to work out pretty good. I'm not sure how good I'll be able to film most of it, but yeah, yesterday was just, I don't know what happened to me. I went into a kind of I just didn't stop. I didn't drink. I didn't do anything. I just didn't even eat. I got into the house at like 10 o'clock, and I think I started on this thing like it was a little after 3, so I was just solid like 6.5, 7 hours. It just back and forth, and back and forth, and then gonna get it. No, this burnt this drill bit out, or this drill bit was already burnt out, or vice versa, and it's just like, oh man, and then just making a mess of the drilling in. I thought I was doing good, and I'm drilling way too much. Anyways, we're gonna remedy this today. So, welcome everybody to Get Work Done. Embrace those tiny victories. Stephen Peterson here. Yeah, let's have some fun today. Let's get this one. Let's get this one in the bag. This one's gonna take maybe a couple days. We're gonna put some everything on these bolts. First one I'm gonna try putting in is the bent one. I really don't like that though. I really don't like that. I'm gonna give them both some never sees. That's a lot. Could probably share this with the other bolt. Okay. I'm just gonna get back a little further. Gotta grab my pillow. It's a 2x4 or 2x6. Okay. Just barely get my face under here. Barely get my face under here. Imagine twisting this in and breaking it off inside. How awesome would that be, eh? I wonder why the back of my head was sore yesterday or this morning. This one here didn't break on me, and I took it off in like sub-zero temperature too. Like sub-zero. How do you get this thing running? I'm taking good care of this truck. We got bugs out today. That's great. The bees are in the last move. Okay, I just wanted to mention this. I'm hemming and hawing. I keep pacing back and forth. I'm just thinking, like, what am I doing right or am I doing wrong? If I have to shim this thing, I have to make sure I can disconnect this thing. So, once I put the JB weld on there, that's going to squish into all the little crooks and crannies. Those bolts were not going to want to come out. So, my plan anyways, when I put the JB weld on, I'm going to go on both sides and fill in all those voids. I'll put the starter on, bolt it on, you know, relatively tight. And then I'm going to squish those bolts through. And so instead of taping them, because tape could get stuck in places and stuff like that, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to goop it with Never Sees. She squishes through. This seal here keeps it locked in. So all these bolts do is just hold it in there. That's all it does. So I want to be able to move it around and shimmy it if I have to, which is probably, I think I'm going to get it bang on when I first get it. So basically all I have to do right now is make up the goop. I'm gonna make up some JB Weld, and we're gonna get that stuff in there real quick. We'll get the starter on as fast as I possibly can. We'll bolt her down, and we'll let it harden for 4 to 6 hours. I won't try and start it maybe till tomorrow. Yeah, I won't even try and start it till tomorrow. Be a big surprise. Oh man. Talk about nerves, eh? You know, you're doing some work. You don't even know if it's going to work. You have to do it because it's the only way of salvaging the thing. And I want to put the JB Weld in there because what I'm worried about is I've taken away the integrity of that cast by welding the hole, or taking the holes and just drilling them way too big. And if that tweaks or turns a bit while it's trying to start, it could crack those weak things off. So, but the JB Weld at the very best will keep the bolts from sliding. That's my theory. Worst case Ontario. Turn the bolts back off. Something else. I think this is going to work though. Yeah, this is going to work. This is bush fix. This is mega bush fix. I didn't get to film that part. Typical, eh? Okay, let's get this stuff on. Oh, pressure's on. The heat is on. It's on the street. I gotta get this stuff on quick. I'll just put you back here. And last time, hopefully, I'm gonna catch some of it. Got a good dose on there. That's a good one. My trusty. Oh yeah, this is gonna be freaking weird. I got it. Man, that was a hard one. I can't feel my frickin' hand. Bolts are on. That's it. Start a new start. While we're under here, we're just having so much fun. Let's attempt to get this together here. Oh, come on, black flies. Come on, give me a break here. Give me a break. Ain't that a treat, eh? Ain't that just a treat? There's like zip ties there. What's his name? Duct tape and zip ties or something? Zip ties and duct tape? Ain't that a treat? Ain't that a treat when your hand starts falling off? Maybe this could be a reason why I remember why I never got into this stuff. Why you like that? Yeah. Oh, this is why I didn't do it in the summertime. The bugs are just starting to get at me now. I got tiny bits of patience left, not a whole lot left here. Okay. We got tiny bits of patience going on here. Well, I'll be. Business. Why is that not getting on there? I've got a starter back on here. She's all hooked up, bolted on. Well, let's let her marinate now for, well, I'm gonna let her marinate for a night. Like maybe a good big spaghetti sauce or something like that. Or like chili. Let her marinate now for a little bit. I can't even believe I did this. I can't even believe it's done. That was something else. Stuff takes a while to dry. Oh yeah, almost gonna faint. Oh, here's a treat. in a tree. You don't gotta worry about me falling down. So I've been watching these things about how to thrive and how to last into old age and stuff like that. And it's all about, you lose it, if you don't use it, you lose it. So what I've been doing, making a really valiant effort at doing, is trying to squat and hold my squats. That also helps with concrete finishing. And if you want to learn how to pass out early, that was a good one. I almost learned to pass out there. Oh man, I can't believe this is happening. Okay. Goes on. Off. So after this is all said and done, she's running and everything, I guess after a couple of tries I'm going to go under there again and I'm going to take a look at it and make sure she's all tight and stuff like that. But this almost concludes this video. Almost. Look at that beauty. This almost concludes. Tomorrow morning we're going to go up, we're going to start it up. We're going to start her up tomorrow morning. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Just take a little blink there for you guys. It's going to be a long blink for me. Okay. We are getting very, very close to the anticipation of trying to start this truck. I'm not trying. It's going to start. I think what I was saying before, I was thinking that, you kind of sabotage yourself thinking like, oh, I fixed it now. What else can go wrong, right? So, yeah, no more self-sabotage. One thing I am doing today, and I was a little distracted on it, is this one little thing I've been working on, and a thing called Comic-Con. It's today. And it's gonna be a hot day today, and I was like trying to tell the kids, I was like, maybe I don't have everything I need for the costume, but we're doing it. We're gonna be yeah, give me 1 second. There she is, the costume. Cameraman from Skibby Toilet. I just need 2 plungers. Better look at me here. What am I doing? The things we do for our kids, eh? Okay, let's do this. Without further ado, we got battery, we got starter, and very little fuel. I'll put it on my face here and see what happens here. Oh my gosh. started, I'm almost gonna freaking cry. Wow! It started. Yes! This thing was a beauty, man. Oh man! I got it going. I got it going. Yes! Yes! Oh, this is huge. This is huge. This is huge. Wow. Okay, you saw it, folks. Yeah, I don't mean to get like super emotional, but that to me, that was huge. That was like you gotta roll with the punches, and when things break down on you and stuff like that, and bad times and times that you have nobody to help you. And 1 second. There's times in your life you're gonna feel you have nobody, and those are very scary times, very lonely times. You can overcome those times, and you pull it off, do things yourself. Wow. I'm just crying because I'm happy. And I'm not really crying, I don't even know why this is getting me so emotional, but this thing sat in my freaking yard. And it was like this thing that I always looked at, and I knew that I had to do something with it. And so it was like probably this is my biggest accomplishment all year. I have to tell you right now, like for fixing stuff. We fixed bathroom, kitchen, everything. I've done like this thing 100 times, fixing everything else. Getting this running is unbelievable. Wow, that feels really good, man. This is all this is about, man. You get work done. It feels great, man. It feels great. Man. Embrace those tiny victories. You know, tiny victories. Holy crap! This one here is just I can't even. Very grateful. Not too much we can't accomplish. Put our minds to it, you know what I mean? Okay. Get work done, folks. Thank you for watching. Appreciate y'all. Anyways, I'm really happy about this. I'm not going to keep trying to turn it on and on. It starts. My brain will want to go, keep trying it. Why? You don't got to keep trying it. It works. Right? Brain? Thank you. It's like self-sabotage, eh? It's like, oh, what else can go wrong after you fixed it? Right?
I like that.